that I'm the greatest. Bitch, I'm God, oh bitch, I'm God. Won't you come and meet your maker? Bitch, I'm God, oh bitch, I'm God. All I need is your praises, amen.
Yo. Oh. Whoa. I'm jamming. Look at this, my little sit down. This is my, like, I know everybody got these sit down dance. This is my sit down dance. Like, I dance better sitting down than standing up. So I just be bobbing. But infinite love, eternal truth, peace, wave to you. I come to you in the name of the Creator through the precious elements of fire, earth, air, water, and ether. I am Chakra Doctor, Christ Lucifer, eternal prophet, immortal, Ra, Rance, Dunbar. Thank you, love you. We're about to get straight into the crystal. The crystal of today is blood, sweat, tears. Cell, muscle, etheric memory. Blood, sweat, and tears. You always hear that cliche. I put my blood, my sweat, and my tears. But did you know that that cliche has a magical upbringing? There are three major memories. Your body is filled with a plethora of memory cabinets, or what you would call memory domains or memory pockets. And there are many sub memories, but there are three major memories of access, and through these three major memories of access begins the sub memories. And these three access or units of access to the memory is blood, sweat, and tears. That's the fluid. That is the result. But what are you accessing within these three units? You're accessing cell, muscle, and ether. And magically, there are ways that you don't even know that your cell, muscle, and etheric, aka blood, sweat, and tear memory is being assaulted, apprehended, arrested, locked, contained, and used as a battery for others' liking as they see fit. And once we analyze that, we're about to do it right now. So number one, your blood. We know that they say when you're doing the cannibalistic communion of Christianity, when you're going to drink the blood or symbolically drink the blood of a human being and symbolically eat the flesh of another human being with the sub-cannibalistic or direct cannibalistic act, right? We analyze that something, a part of it, those are two that they're analyzing. They're analyzing the cellular and the muscle, the flesh, muscle. And so therefore, we gotta analyze your blood. Well, they say one little itty bitty, tiny, microscopic particle of blood can determine, and they can see your whole genome and your DNA and things of this nature. But we know that blood is your body's first way, or your first wave of cleansing. You have a body, you have a mind, you have a soul, you have a spirit, and these things accumulate debris and dirt. And so therefore, your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit has a way of cleansing, and this way of cleansing comes in the form of three liquid or three watering mechanisms. That first water or elemental water mechanism is called the blood. The blood is your internal cleansing. Your heart pumps it throughout the body, and it also is your sending, receiving signal capability. And it literally is your first cleansing mechanism. And this cleanse gives birth to any other thing that is able to be cleansed physically or spiritually or emotionally, because right now you are in something called a 3D light body. And this 3D light body has limits right now, only because we limit it. But when we unlimit it, or we do things that opens the body back up to the old way of functioning, we understand that our blood sends and receives a signal. So therefore, we got to analyze what we put in our bodies, because what we put in our bodies go directly to our blood, and it sends and receives signals. So you can be cleansing your body naturally with your blood by what you put into your body mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, or you can be poisoning your body with your blood with the opposite. Okay, so that's your first automatic. You have no control over that cleansing mechanism, so please treat it right. Your blood, you have no control of your blood. You need your blood, right? And they got different blood types, and these different blood types have different diets, and these different diets feed those blood types and helps those blood types to cleanse better. The ultimate intracellular cleanse of Dr. Sebi is the ultimate blood cleanser. So if you want to cleanse the blood, the cells, the intracellular cleanse by Dr. Sebi is the ultimate blood cleanser. And you need that because it gives precedence to all the other ones. So now, when you're doing the second part of the cleanse is your sweat. A lot of people don't know, but when you be doing yoga, these positions activate certain codes and certain things in your body. And with these certain codes and certain things in your body, you access certain energy frequencies and energy waves. And you're able to send and receive the signals just because you put your body in a certain position. Just because that. Nothing more, nothing less. And now, when we analyze this, we have to analyze, well, what other positions that we put our body in that can garner a proper sending, receiving mechanism? Well, you have another major mechanism of memory on your body, right? Because not only is your blood is cleansing, it has memory called cellular memory. So that's your cellular memory, your blood. And that is the root memory of your physical being. This is how the 100 monkey theory is able to exist, because of cellular memory. Now, we have the sweat, and we have the muscle. So when you put the muscles into an action, certain position, something happens. A perspiration begins, and this perspiration expels certain frequencies, sending and receiving, predicated or determined upon what's in your body, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, and in your system. This will come out through your sweat and emit a frequency. That frequency you will attract. But it is also a cleansing tool. And it is also a access memory tool. Why? Because when you start working out and start doing things to access your muscle memory, all kind of ideas are going to come through. All kind of intuitions are going to start taking place just because you decided to exercise and access the codes of muscle memory. And the only way to access the codes of muscle memory is through X. Here we go, that EX again. Exercise. Exercise. So exercise access the muscle memory. Remember, you have no control over the cellular memory, so you might as well treat your blood good, because your blood is going to feed your muscles, and you need healthy muscles to access the memory, because your muscles are all over your body and they control how everything is moving. Period. Your muscles in your heart, the muscles everywhere. The muscle memory controls everything that is all moving. And so the sweat gives the muscle memory, or the sweat is the muscle memory. So when you emit the sweat, you emit a frequency determined upon what you are doing, thinking, feeling, breathing, eating, and saying and doing. And last but not least, you have your third cleansing mechanism and your third memory called your tears. But your tears come from where? Your tear ducts. But why? What happens? What makes tears come? Tears come from an array of things, but the main thing that people synonymously apply tears to are emotions and things that happen in the metaphysical world of less than 2% visible light, or more than 2% visible light, I'm sorry. And so with that being said, the things that happen behind the veil that we can't see with this 2% visible light eye, they manifest in the form of emotions. And sometimes, and most of the times, we express painful emotions, and it comes out with our tears. We can express joyful emotions, and it comes out through tears also. But most of our joyful emotions that come out through tears are because of the pain we went through, and we triumphed through that pain, and we made it to a joyful position, and now we can cry in joy about the pain that we triumphed from, and therefore producing tears. And these things are literally your etheric memory, your metaphysical memory, your spiritual memory, and your spiritual cleanse. So a lot of people who activate their chakras, they begin to feel emotions again, and they begin to tear up, and tears come again. When they do negative residual memory cleansing, a lot of tears happen because a lot of etheric memory we have buried and locked away, and now it has bubbled. It has to rise to the surface in order for the true cleansing and cleaning and purging to begin. So now that we've accessed all of these different memories, or are you even accessing all of these different memories? You're automatically accessing the cellular memory, whether you want to or not. Whether you're accessing the muscle memory, you're accessing that whether you want to or not, because you got to move your body some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion, even if it's your heart to beat or to blink your eye. And we know that you are crying sometime, way, shape, form, or fashion at some time in your life. Are you exercising these cleansing mechanisms and treating and purifying these cleansing mechanisms righteously? Are you doing the right things to your blood, sweat, and tears? Because these are your access to memory, and these memories will determine your reality, duality, truality. So once you access all of these memories and cleanse them properly, the blood, the sweat, and the tears begin to work for you and not against you. And now you've just become a well-oiled machine, because the blood is your oil, part of your oil. Your sweat can be a part of your water intake, which is your oil or your gas, right? And your tears can be part of your oil, gas intake, like comparing your body to a car. So blood, sweat, and tears are the oil and gas and water and coolant of your car, and so therefore of your physical body as well as your actual car. And so therefore you can synonymously say these are three cleansing mechanisms. So what are you doing with your blood, sweat, and tears? How are you treating your blood, sweat, and tears? And last but not least, how are you making your blood, sweat, and tears benefit you and not work against you? So this is another crystal. I thank you for tuning in. Go follow me, Chakra Doctor TV on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you're watching it right now. And follow me on Instagram, Chakra Doctor. I'm trying to get me some followers, y'all. Y'all better go follow me. Anyway, I'm playing. But follow Gandhi TV. You can go check out Gandhi TV. That's my main man, Ace Boone Coon. He right there in the cut with me. And you can also follow anybody who else I connect with in a minute. But right now it's just us two, Batman and Robin, Robin and Batman, Superman and Batman, however you want to call the shit. We two superheroes on the way to heal Hollywood and heal the world. So infinite love, eternal true peace, wave to y'all. We out, chakradoctor.org. Go get the Love Gang t-shirt. Love Gang. See, I started a new gang. Love Gang. Go get that Chakra Doctor Love Gang t-shirt, chakradoctor.org. Go check out my school, Heaven on Earth School of Enchanted Art. Heaven on Earth School of Enchanted Art at chakradoctor.org. And this is live, so that's why I mess up and ain't no edit. So thank y'all for tuning in. One, peace, deuces.
God, oh bitch, I'm God. Won't you come and meet your maker, bitch? I'm God, oh bitch, I'm God. All I need is your praises, amen.